you know, you ever get you ever get to a point where you just watch like you just watch a team like you you just can't watch it, but you just like I'll just watch a team because it ain't nothing else on TV. That's how it is with these Lions, man. It's just I mean I'm a fan through thick and thin and everything, but man, that, oh my God, man, this this team is bad. His team is horrible. And it just makes you think of last year with them going to a playoffs and them being 11-5. You see that as it being a fluke. And it really shows how much Sue is gone, Fairley, C.J. Mosley, and Reggie Bush, which Reggie Bush ain't really doing anything in San Francisco. But it just tells you like all these guys that's gone, and then you see the fact, especially with Sue, you really see how valuable Sue is to that defense because they get mauled, man. And I did predict that Arizona was gonna score about 50 points, but damn, I was exaggerating. I didn't think it was almost gonna really happen, but Arizona's a good team. And I know a lot of people gonna say, well, maybe the Lions, they had a difficult schedule and stuff like that. In most cases, they did. But let's be real here. Your first two games, you should have won anyway. Especially with San Diego and Minnesota. Peterson fumbled, what, 2, 3 times? And we don't even want to talk about the San Diego game. I mean, come on, man. But the Denver game, it speaks for itself. Seattle game, you could just, if Calvin didn't fumble the ball, we may have won. But let's be honest, man. Even if Calvin scored, Russell Wilson was gonna win that game anyway. So let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Damn the fumble and all that. What they need to do, they need to just clean house, man. They need to just clean house. Get rid of the coach, get rid of the offensive coordinator. The only person I would say not to get rid of is probably the defensive coordinator to an extent. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you might have to just do that. And I hate to say this too, but part of me wants them to go 0-16 just to the simple fact that them just get rid of everybody. And I don't want to think this, but maybe it's a possibility that you might want to move this team to another state or another city, man. I mean, it's really that bad to start from scratch. And please don't let the Fords own this, man. It's bad. The Fords don't care. Mayhew don't care. Nobody cares about this team. And you rarely see them doing interviews. A lot of owners you see do interviews and stuff like that, you rarely see that with the Lions. They just bad, man. They bad, they horrible, whatever. They shit, basically. They shit. They shit. But it's mind-boggling to me about this team. I just don't understand it. This team has no running game. Stafford can't even throw. I don't know what's up with Calvin. Then Mr. Reliable even fumbled himself with Golden Tate. And Amir Abdullah, what can you do? But one person I do like, and they need to really play him more, and honestly, is Theo Riddick. Theo Riddick, I like Theo Riddick. He runs hard. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Reggie Bush. He has those moves, and plus he runs hard. He fights for tackle, and you could just see the passion that he wants to win. And they should start playing him more. Joy Bell, I love the story from Wayne State, but you gotta let him go. You gotta let him go. Droppy's Pettigrew. I know he's a good blocker, but dude, come on. And don't even let me even speak on E-Bum. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ebron. He dropped more balls than he dropped more balls than Pettigrew. I'm like, what the hell? But this team, it needs help. It needs help. It needs help. And you just got to clean house. You gotta clean house. You just got to get a disciplinary coach out here. You should have got John Gruden. You should have got him. But now I'm hearing things, oh man, we should get the other Harbaugh. That shit ain't happening. John Harbaugh is not coming and coaching the Lions. Stop that idea. No. It doesn't make any sense. What's gonna happen? He gonna come here and then Caldwell gonna be the defensive coordinator? No, thank you. I'm good. But man, it's crazy. This whole thing is this team is done, man. This team is 0-5, and they still ain't played the Packers. They gotta play the Vikings again. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Bears, because when you thought the Bears was worse than them, they better than the Lions, and they gotta play the 49ers, the Eagles, and pretty much everybody else. So this ain't gonna be good. Chiefs, man, the Raiders even getting better. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. This week with the Bears might be the one chance they get a win, but I'm telling you, if they don't beat the Bears, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know if they're going to pick up a victory, man. I really don't. Because let's face it, you're not beating the Packers, and you damn sure ain't beating them in Lambeau. Hey, I'm just keeping it 100. They not winning in Lambeau. You can't even beat Rodgers. You can't even beat Green Bay without Rodgers. What the hell makes you think you can beat Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers? Come on, man. They just suck, man. They whack. They bedoodles, man. They bedoodles. They terrible. They bedoodles. But man, man. And getting back DeAndre Level, that ain't help. Stephen Tulloch is not as good as we think we are. As we think that he is. And it's bad all the way across, man. They need to just clean house, get rid of Stafford, get another quarterback, draft another quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else you want to do. You need to draft. You need to draft a quarterback. I mean, seriously, you need to let go of Stafford, draft you another quarterback. Kind of like how Indianapolis did when they gave up Manning and got Andrew Luck. You got to do something like that, man. You got to do something. You have to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I'm confused. I don't know what's gonna work for this team. I really don't. They everybody is officially lionized. You know, I don't understand it, man. I really just don't understand it. And it's a whole team. It's not just one particular player. It's this whole team that's playing bad. Offense, defense. I don't know. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. It's horrible.